Welcome to Modern Art Blitz. I'm your host. My name is Matt Gleason. We do this every Sunday, and my guest right now, Eric Almanza. Eric, welcome to Modern Art Blitz.
Yeah, thanks, glad to be here.
So, hey, are these people trying to get in the show? Hey, what the hell are we looking at here?
It's my fans.
Wow.
They're storming at the gates. This painting here, this is a recent painting, finished at the end of 2016. It's got a long title. This painting is "We Dream of Ways to Break These iron bars. The Earth Will Shake."
Wow.
And it is a piece about immigration, and a lot of my work has been focused and concentrated around the border wall between the U.S. and Mexico.
The coming border wall.
Yeah, well, there's already an existing wall there in different sections, but Trump has the grandiose idea of building a 30-foot wall, concrete. I think there might be Trump somewhere on it.
It'll be painted gold like a hotel. Okay.
Yes,
yeah.
And I even heard that some of the designs that were submitted even included a moat with wall.
With an alligator.
Yes.
Yeah, because I was in El Paso, and there's I was on the train, and you're right at the border, and as you go, I mean, that fence goes on and on and on,
Yeah, it actually starts in the Pacific Ocean. I don't know if many of your viewers know that. But if you go down to La Playa de Tijuana, you can see the wall extend out into the ocean, 18 feet, 300 feet into the ocean. It's 18 feet tall. And so I did a painting about that. I don't think I included that, but so it goes all the way, runs pretty much through California into Arizona, and there's little pockets here and there where
it's not because nobody's going to be walking through that isolated of a desert. Now, would you consider that you have been recently politicized in your art relative to subject matter, or were you always a political, content-wise, a political artist?
No, I think that I've had many interests, but politics has always been, kind of at the core of my artwork. And I owe that all to Zach De La Rocha and Rage Against the Machine. I was a teenager growing up in the 90s. Their first album dropped in 1994. I was in high school, and their music changed my life and kind of got me into being socially and politically conscious.
Wow, great. And what are we looking at here?
This one right here is this is called Super Nino Takes Flight. It is it's a painting of my son, basically enjoying the like a Sunday afternoon. I wanted to create some paintings that kind of tapped into the
I had to. Sorry, kid. Sorry, kid. Good kid. Okay.
The Chicano like genre of luchador wrestlers. So I did a series of paintings, this being one of them, so I do the border pieces, but then I'm trying to like maybe even like create a story with these guys. I think I'm going to try to bring it full circle. One of my next paintings that's in the queue is going to be these two kids in full mask and makeup with their hat with their sticks ready, and there'll be a Trump piñata in the foreground.
Love those Trump piñatas. Oh man, I'm gonna get one. We're gonna have to do something with a Trump piñata art show at some point. So, oh my God, whoa. Okay, no, this is definitely the border, right?
Yes.
Where are the fires coming? What side of the fires coming from, though?
So, pick your side. I would say probably the U.S. because this painting actually is one of the. I just finished it about a couple weeks ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I'm curating a show at Avenue 50 Studios that's coming up May 13th, and this piece is going to be in it, and all the work in there is the show's called Artist Resistance: Paintings in Protest to a Trump Presidency, and so all the artists have made work that kind of reflect and demonstrate their kind of ability to resist and commitment to resist you know, the Trump presidency and everything that his administration stands for.
I can't believe it's lasted almost 100 days.
Yeah, I was, when I first came up with the concept for this show, I was like, well, or for the exhibition, I was like, well, you know, I really hope that he does, I mean, I hope he gets impeached, but that would really kill the attendance of my show.
It could be more of a celebration. You could bring the pinata then.
Yeah.
Then you could have a Pence pinata. You could change the blonde hair to gray and make it a Pence pinata,
that's
right?
true.
Okay.
There will be a Trump pinata though.
And is this acrylic oil painting? What is this?
Oil paint.
Oil on canvas?
Yeah, oil on canvas. I primarily work oil on canvas. I do work with acrylics from time to time, and some of my paintings are on wood panel. So I kind of do a little bit.
And how big is this?
This one? It's not too big. It is I think 12 by 24.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you put the show together as a curator,
yes,
but you're also one of the artists in the show.
Yeah, you got to include
That's allowed.
Yourself, right?
It's totally allowed. I hate it when people are like, oh, you can't. Artists, you're gonna bust your ass curating. Of course you're gonna be on the show. Jeez, especially at Avenue 50, a lot of people are gonna see you there. Jeez. Okay, let's move on. What we got more art here. I'm getting riled up. So what's going on here?
This one's called In Search of a New Home, and this one's probably one of my more popular pieces and one of my larger pieces. It's 4 feet by 5 feet.
Have you done prints of this as well?
Yes, I saw a lot of prints of this. I do these really nice prints on aluminum, and they're really high gloss, and so the color saturation is great, and the company that does it for me does a great job of really reproducing the colors. Like if you put it right next to the painting, you know,
wow,
it's like.
And it's something when it's on aluminum, there's a luminescence there.
Well, so you can get it printed directly on the aluminum, and what that does is you do get the metallic sheen, but you lose a lot of saturation of the color. And so the process that I use is that I have them print it first on. They print white on the aluminum first, and then they reproduce the colors on there.
Okay.
And so it really pops, and it's a high gloss, and the sheen is really great.
Wow. That's great. And is it you print an edition or unlimited edition?
Yeah, no, it's a limited edition, usually
cool.
of 10. Yeah.
Oh, good. Okay, great.
So this paint, getting back to the painting, this painting, it is I wanted to do a painting that kind of dealt with mythology and folklore, and so this one is kind of it's retelling an old Aztec myth, and so there's a lot of symbolism in there, and there's a lot of different items placed for specific reasons. It's probably my most poetic painting, and everybody always asks me like the same questions: are they coming to the U.S. or are they leaving, the U.S.? And I, like a good author, I'm not going to give you the answer. I want you to sit there and I want you to read.
People
the
asking
painting.
that tells you more about them than you. Yes.
Yeah.
So and what's the bird? Is that symbolic?
It is a golden eagle, yes, and it is very symbolic for the narrative that is in the painting.
Is the golden eagle the one that's eating the snake on the cactus on the flag of Mexico?
You are correct, sir.
It is. That is a golden eagle.
Sir,
I didn't know if it was a bald eagle. Gold. It's a golden eagle.
Yeah. Like I originally thought it was a bald eagle, but after doing some research,
it's a golden eagle.
It was a golden eagle. Yeah.
Aguila de oro.
Yes.
Help me out here. Oh. Okay. So let's keep going. We've got more shots.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Where is this? This is so the Sinaloa Market is actually this corner market in Long Beach. Give them a shout out.
Okay.
It's like right there on 7th and Atlantic, and I used to live on 8th and Atlantic, so I'd drive by this market on a daily basis, and I always thought that they had the best street art version of La Virgen, which is the Virgin painting right there, and so when I did this, when I came up with the idea for this painting, I knew I wanted to use their wall and their version because it was very close to the original, and so
that's hanging at the cathedral.
Yes, in
Mexico City.
Guadalupe. Yeah, and so this painting, I read a quote, and I should have researched to remember who made the quote, but I'll post it in the comment section. So I read a quote about what it means to be Chicano, because I consider myself, well, now I consider myself a Chicanx figurative painter, and this quote was about what it means to be a Chicano, just a Chicano in general, and you know, it said that to be Chicanos is to be the hyphen in between Mexican and American, right? So you're not Mexican enough for the Mexicans, and you're not American enough for the Americans. And so this painting is called The Space in Between.
Here we are in the space in
yes.
between. And so
this right here is Chicano.
The kind of a minimalism.
Yeah.
Now, so you got the Virgin of Guadalupe, and then you have a.
Can I touch your
Reach out and touch them. I thought you were going to do the Michelangelo mural where okay. I'll be Adam. Oh, he put me to life. Okay, so this is, so you got the Virgin of Guadalupe, and then you have the Day of the Dead.
Yes, this is like my version of La Catrina, which is a character originally created by Jose Guadalupe Posada. And so that work has been reproduced, and that kind of iconography has been reproduced. And so I wanted to kind of give my twist on what La Catrina would look like.
Katrina. It means something different to people from New Orleans, Katrina, than it does to, okay, so, so let's see what else you got here, because I feel like I'm in a minimalist stripe painting. No, oh, is this also your son?
This is my daughter,
okay.
and everybody always, thinks it's a boy, I guess because it's her shirt's off.
Yeah.
But I've been told that this is an extremely feminist painting, and I'm very proud of that. I love that. So this one's called Bat Nina Returns.
Bat Nina.
And she is one of the, so she will be produced again in that painting, where they'll be ready to beat the snot out of that Trump piñata.
Well, the piñata's coming, right?
Yes.
I think we got to get a piñata on this show.
Yes, and there will be a piñata at the Avenue 50 Studios opening.
When does that open?
That opens May 13th.
2017.
Yeah, 2017, 7 to 10. And so, if you want to beat the snot out of the Trump piñata, show up.
Okay.
There'll be great artwork there. I actually just finished yesterday a piece. Next week, or 2 weeks from now, I'm going to be in a show called La Bulla that's put on by this really talented artist, Antonio Pelayo. And so La Bulla is, he's a
good guy.
Yeah, he's a great guy, and he invited me to be in the show, and it's real cool. They gave like cutouts, wooden cutouts of Blue Demon's luchador mask, and we basically could do whatever we want for it. And so I made my own version using the imagery of Bat Nina.
What have we got here?
So
this is the show announcement.
Yes. I'm.
All right.
I had to come, prepared to hype the show and PR.
I'm kind of torn about having that face on the show, but move. There we go. We'll block it. We'll block it. So, all right. Well, this is again May 13th,
yes,
right?
May 13th. Yes.
Eric Almanza.
Yep.
Thank you for joining us
on
Modern Art Blitz. We do this every Sunday live at 5 p.m. Thanks to Victor and to Keith and Eric, my producer Abel Alejandre, our executive producer Nolan Silverstein. Join us next Sunday. I'm not going to tell you who the guests are. You have to find out. You have to tune in and find out.
That's your homework.
Thank you very much. Goodbye.